What's going on, everybody? John Stamper here with Dental Cast Productions. I got Danny from Weave behind me. I've got Jordan from Boom Cloud. I've got Genevieve Poppy behind. And we've got Minal Sampat with a little song coming to you from ADMC. It's Only the Morning.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit.
We have just been told. Okay, so they're presenting. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got a little excited, and hello everybody. We were really excited. We
were
brought
so
Minal.
amazing
So
that we were
was-
so good that
so-
they had to come and tell us to quiet down
Now
a little bit.
you know Minal. You know a little bit about marketing.
That was my goal.
And if you're watching this, please continue to sing the song "Don't Stop Believing" because I'm singing it in my head right here.
So you know a little bit about marketing, Minal.
Yes.
All right. Now, what was a good example? Like, what type of marketing did we just do?
Well, we're trying to do engagement marketing, right? Because a lot of times what happens is we turn on our phones, we go.
We just did some get in trouble marketing because they're in there presenting right now, and we were a little loud.
Yes, we were. But you know what? I think people who are watching us live probably enjoyed that very much.
Right.
So, what we're trying to do is kind of break through the noise of having all these people usually come on and they are doing interviews and they come online. And what we want to do is we wanted to grab your attention right away. And I say this all the time, John, because everybody, in today's society, everybody's super into be different. Find what's about you that makes you different. I say forget all that. Actually find a common ground. Focus on your similarities. And we chose this song Journey, obviously because of we're in San Francisco.
Right.
But at the same time, majority of the people know this song.
Right.
As soon as it comes on, you're like, yes.
I got it.
I got the lyrics.
Strikes a memory.
Yes. So this is an engagement marketing kind of exercise here where using the Journey song, because you probably are singing like, don't stop, and I totally get it. So we're trying to get in front of you, we're trying to connect with you, and then we can get into the content of things.
Yes. All right, so now's the content, right?
Yes,
so,
let's do content.
What we're going to do here is this is going to be 20 questions with Minal Sampat. And ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been a member of ADMC?
1 year.
Okay, where was the ADMC meeting last year?
Hawaii, Honolulu.
Excellent. Okay, was it fun?
Awesome.
Okay, what was one thing you took away from that meeting last year?
The camaraderie. Everybody was incredibly kind, and this is going to be a longer answer, but that's because, usually in our industry, when you see people who are like making it, these are the speakers, these are the consultants, everybody knows them, they have books, they have a following, they're popular, and then you meet them in person. And it's like, I'm a total fangirl. I'm like,
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Gotcha.
But it worked out fantastic. They're so kind. They're so welcoming. And just this 1 year, I've just observed all this knowledge. It's been incredible.
Okay, so that was question number 3. That was your takeaway from last year. So now question number 4, what were you anticipating the most about coming to this year's event?
Well, obviously San Francisco. So what I like about ADMC meetings is that they're always in correlation with ADA meetings.
Got it.
And it works out because if you're traveling to ADA, you can come to ADMC. If you're going to ADMC, you can stay for ADA. And you already know where the meetings are going to be because the ADA announces the location way in advance.
Okay, so this morning's meeting, what is one takeaway from the first meeting this morning that you attended?
So and this is just the morning. We just had the morning session as of now. Our fantastic keynote speaker talked about how to use humor.
Gotcha.
And we just used humor,
right.
didn't we? So
right.
we just took what we learned from that room, brought it out in the hallway, and here we are. So it's the ability to not only learn, but to implement.
Yes. And how good do you feel about, this is question number 6, how good do you feel about yourself that you just learned something and implemented it right away?
I feel like a rock star.
Okay, rock star. Excellent. All right, so speaking of rock star, so what are you excited about either this afternoon or tomorrow?
I mean, this was just our first speaker.
Right.
And we have 2 full days of speakers. So it's just an incredible agenda. I'm super excited to learn from a lot more. And I think this afternoon we are learning somebody on how to actually make money in your consulting, saying, how do you take your time and divide it accordingly where you're always making money?
They're clapping for you.
They're clapping for me right now.
Right,
Thank you so much.
So question number 8, being that this is your second year as an ADMC member, what are some things that you've learned early in your membership that you're applying in your own business?
The number one thing is you don't know everything. we can all be experts at certain things. I do marketing, that's my expertise. But guess what? My clients don't only need marketing.
Right.
They need so much more than that.
Right.
And what I have found is that being a part of ADMC has given me a resource for anything that a practice would need.
Got it.
And I have now a network of people, and not only a network of people, but a network of very knowledgeable and experienced individuals that I can just tell my client, go here, go there. And my client actually value me more
Right.
because now I have these connections and I can easily tell them who to go to.
Okay, question number 9. So speaking of connections, let's talk about 3 people between today and tomorrow that are here that you absolutely want to make sure you spend a little bit of time with.
I mean, there are so many. Well, Deborah Engelnard-Harsh,
Okay.
obviously. Linda Miles.
Okay.
Vanessa Emerson.
Excellent. Okay, question number 10. Do you prefer coffee or tea?
None. Can you imagine me on caffeine?
Okay. Question number 11.
Without caffeine. Imagine me on caffeine. I don't do caffeine.
What do you love most about San Francisco?
Oh, what do I love more? The food.
Excellent.
The food. You
Okay.
can find any kind of food anywhere you want.
Okay, so question number 12. Did you wake up early this morning or did you sleep in a little bit?
I woke up super early because I have to be here at 6:30 a.m. so I can bring in my new member because I am a host.
Excellent. Okay, so which companies that are here would you like to spend some time with in the next day and a half?
Oh, so there are every single one of them. All the companies who are here are not only here just to meet and greet, but they're here with products and services which really align with all the consultants, right? So right now, just in this 20-minute, I had my first break. So like I said, it's a morning session. I had my first break with the sponsors. And in the first break alone, I found 3 different companies that will actually help me fill my clients' needs.
Excellent.
Incredible.
Okay, so question number 14. What is one marketing topic that you are getting asked the most from your people that you work with right now?
It's how to actually break through the marketing noise.
Gotcha.
Because there is, and this is going to sound very ironic coming from a marketing person, there's too much marketing out there. Insane amount of marketing out there. Crazy amount of website companies, crazy amount of social media, crazy amount of where do I spend my money? There's postcards, there's this, what do I do? So what they come to me is, and they say, well, what should we do?
Right.
And how can we make it happen?
Got it. Okay, so if given a chance to get a front row seat at a concert, would you rather choose to go to Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber?
Oh, man. T-Swift, man. T-Swift, that's right.
Over Justin Bieber?
Yes, I'm not a Bieber girl.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so question number 16. Do you have anything exciting going on in your career right now that's maybe coming up this week?
Yes, I do. So I'm in San Francisco right now. Thank you so much for asking me that question. And I'll be flying to New Jersey on Thursday, and I have a 2-day workshop at the Chart House in Weehawken. So I'm sure people who, if you're watching this from New Jersey, New York, where it is, it's right on the Hudson, right across the New York skyline. We're sold out. We have amazing John Stamper's team who's coming not only to our 2-day event, but they're going to be doing videos and photos for the attendees, and they're giving them a $5,000 video package, which is insane. So I am super, super excited, and I can't wait for you guys to just come there and also take it all in. It's going to be amazing.
So question number 19. Man, we got 2 left. We got this far, though.
We got really, really far. You know what?
Okay,
Yes.
I got it. What would you say to anybody out there that maybe is not at this meeting or that is interested in becoming a member of ADMC? What would you say is your biggest why?
The biggest why is the difference between running and walking to your goals. If you want to walk to your goals, take your time, sure, do it. If you want to run to your goals, I started my company a few years ago. I have 3 companies now. I am apparently a social media person, influencer or something like that, because I just met so many people that had no idea who they were, but they're like, oh, I see your show. I see you on Facebook. I know who you are. I know what colors you like. I know, what kind of food you eat. And if you want to run to your goals, you need to network. Networking is the only strategy that is still alive over decades. Nothing has changed that. You can network online, you can network in person. The difference between networking online and in person is that in online, you can only go so far. In person, when you meet somebody, when you see their smile, when you're able to communicate with them, when you're sitting around, when you're chatting, it creates a relationship. And we are in a relationship-based business. So I would totally tell you, don't only come here for the knowledge and the experience, being a part of this elite organization, but come here because you can achieve your goals a lot more sooner with the help of a lot more people who are intelligent, incredible, and giving by joining this organization.
I love it. So last question, right? You've been here for 2 years. You see the value of this. You have a lot of dental practices out there that tune into what you do, especially from a marketing perspective. But what would you say to those dental practices and those dental teams in regards to why it would be valuable for them to learn more? Not so much the coaches and consultants, but for those dental teams to learn more about the value of ADMC.
And so, all right, fantastic question. So I'm speaking directly to all the dentists and the dental practices, the team members. You all spend money. You come to the ADA, right? You go to your cosmetic dentistry conferences. You pay for your CEs. In fact, we are required to have our CEs. I'm also a clinical care provider, so I get this. If you are to do all of that so that you can better your work, so that you can provide the best for your patients, ADMC is that network for consultants, coaches, and speakers. If you want to have the best of the best, the people who don't only, like I said, not only have the knowledge, the experience, but the network. And these are the people who are international speakers. These are the ones that you go and watch at major conferences. These are the consultants who have real results, not some fake marketing salesy thing, but real results. If the people that you want to work with, just like how you go ahead and invest in yourself, wouldn't you want the people advising you on how to run your business, how to market your business, how to create profitability, and how to have team members in your business be at the same caliber? Mm-hmm. If you want the same caliber as yourself, with the same kind of investment that you make, go to ADMC. Check this out, because here's a little secret. And again, speaking directly to the dentists and the dental team members here. I joined last year. It wasn't like I just go online and pay money. It doesn't work that way. First of all, I have to be nominated. Somebody has to say that we want Minal Sampat in ADMC. Then I have to find 3 sponsors within the organization who know me, who have worked with me, and who can actually take responsibility for me and my actions within the organization. This is true.
Yes.
Then I need to get 2 letters of recommendations from practices, from my clients saying, how have I helped them? How is it that I am a good fit for ADMC? Then the board decides on all of this. They look at all of these things. And I have to create an interview. There's a paperwork to be involved. After all of that, I may become a member depending on what everybody at ADMC decides. So this is not a, here's my money, I'm going to be an organization. This is a, you are vetted, you have to be qualified, you need to have support, you need to show that you are good at what you're doing, because you have to have clients who write you letters about you. And on top of that, so once again, like I said, the people who are in this network are not just simply there to be there. They are there because they're invested, they've proven themselves, and they bring you results. Mm-hmm. And they have the caliber that you have because you pay and you invest to make yourself better. Let us help you be better so you can be better for your patients.
Ladies and gentlemen, Minal Sampat, 20 questions. That's a wrap.
Thank you. And boom.
Mic drop.